Facebook book. Let me show you what it meant that the King James Version of the Bible is still in print and the earth is not 6,000 years of age, according with any of NASA's modern data. You can get up. The 16th century book is still right here, and it's actually nicely kind of like this. It's a heavy paperweight if you don't have it. And this is a legend. This book right here, the King James Version of the Bible, is still a legend at 6,000 years of age because the earth has never been 6,000 years of age. The entire year, $28 trillion in debt, and you have this hallucinative 6,000 year earth interpretation of this book. You're mentally ill because of this book. Dispose of this book because the earth is not 6,000 years of age. Go over to gotquestions.org, help them to turn off as an immoral, incompetent you, and get this Bible out of print. Here in this era, this one's the 20s, 23 through 60. So having in print right here, you carried in 1859 legend into 1890 of all eras to keep track of when you had Lord Kelvin's birthday. Then you didn't have the birthday of my dog, so I'll give that to you as we tag along. Deuteronomy 34:10. Exodus 33:11. I got to take every verse like that and where Moses wrote all of the words in the King James Version of the Bible and show to you that Jesus was the false Messiah. Just put the death record of my dog. I have to take that King James Version of the Bible out of print at 6,000 for you, and you're still here. That's really kind of weird, to be honest, Facebook group, that you kept this Bible in print so long at 6,000. We have an internet cult that can't turn off and that we can't get off the internet. The year's 2021, I thought we could grow up out of the Bible and the James Usher and the legend of Jesus all at once. But you see, it's more than that. There's a lot more to it than that. We're using my death record of my dog. You had to think about it a hell of a lot better. You're in hell. The age of the earth through the biblical narrative, through the composites instruction of a flat earth legend into a young earth retentive. No one's ever seen God. Well, that's the cult on the internet we can't turn off. Your false interpretation cult on the internet. No one's ever seen God at. That's all of your pastors. From John 1:18, when was that book written down? And it goes, oh, check, your puppets with the 6,000 year earth legend kept on this internet, and you're all in hell. And with being puppets, with the 6,000 year earth legend kept, we have to help this immoral, incompetent cult website, gotquestions.org, turn off while we get this out of print and collapse you all as cults, because you guys kept this book in print too long from 1611. No, it's still 1611 and the Mormons have it. They're ballsy and all stupid as get out. And take this book out of print because the earth is not 6,000 years of age. Go to the Y and stop pulpit preaching. It's all a legend after that. And take this book out. It's kind of expired when you think about it too, It's more than once next to the birthday of my dog, and we do have a magic poofing volcano over 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier, and the Grand Canyon is all of a sudden magically old billions of years. Yeah, that's a cult on this internet. Dumb. Get this book out of print. Wow. So we got to record ourselves and take it out of print on Facebook and things like that. Take this entire thing out, collapse all this cults. Get off the internet, cult. Go help gotquestions.org, except that the age of the earth is invalid when you have this in print. So you see this in print, yeah, you can make up anything. You can even create a story when you use our delusional methods of keeping this book in print at 6,000. And it's never been 6,000 ever once upon a time. And your hallucinative method of not helping them turn off off and keeping your church still right there with the pastor preaching a legend that begins in Matthew chapter 5, verse 1, when you have the magic poofing volcano, 500,000 year cone. Rest in peace, Maxwell Daioshi, 3/7/2018. By each and every verse of your Bible, it's going to look a lot better like that, to be honest. Get that fucking thing out of print, little babies. We have to say no more. No more 6,000. No more Facebook group. No more. No more cult on the internet. No more Bible. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. That's turn the Bible off. What's right there? There's a magic pooping volcano and a rectum. Pull your head out of your ass. You Grand Canyon, dipshits. Christians, get off the internet, get that cult off the internet, get your book out of print. The earth is not 6,000 years age. Get off of the internet, get your book out of print. The earth is not 6,000 years of age. Get cult off of the internet. The earth is not 6,000 years of age. Take Bible out of print. Say we're sorry, NASA, for never thinking of doing that right, and do it like that. Collapse as a cult, take the Bible away from the medieval church in Rome. No does. That was dumb. What's over in there? Who cares? They got a book. We're taking it out of print. And a record kept of priest raping boys 2 times in the last after 99. You have not had fuck. Okay, so in 1986, when 1023, 4004 BC was locked away, and it was right there, and we had magic poofing volcano, 500,000 year cone, looking at little Diomede and big Diomede on the globe. Pull that out of your brainless dumbs. You can't figure out where a mammoth is for real. The little Diomede and big Diomede, you could see the supercontinent, 7 super wobbling supercontinents. That doesn't work with geological record and the magic poofing volcanoes along the way, dumps. Geology, your paleontological challenge. And you're stupid. So it being as simple as that, let me get it out. Here's the birthday of my dog. We got to give you probably. And so Lord Kelvin had this word deductive of 1023, 4004 BC. Didn't work for the Grand Canyon, but his deductive for 20 million years doesn't also work. So we did that between each and every verse of the Bible, and it happened to demonstrate, hey, Jesus isn't for real anymore. And Jesus not being for real anymore, we can explain that Jesus is a Latin, Greek, English legend after that. Barabbas on the cross like this, squirming like a fish. Jesus never like that. That was a little medieval. So 6,000, get off the internet, and a little medieval. So what actually happened over the last couple of days, I've been explaining. Barabbas was on the cross, the stake, the pole, whatever you want to call it, like that, pierced. They probably hurt like hell like this. He, not Jesus, never like that. No whatever medieval pictorials. I can't figure out how it didn't slide off the cross like that. You're too dumb for your own legend. To be honest, your legend is a mess. Got questions that 6,000 year, wow, get your Bible out of print. Your legend is in such a 6,000 year mess. There's now 7.7 billion of you that don't know the age of the earth, don't know that the internet has been broken since 886 when they had that book in print. And I locked away the 1023, 4004 BC and a little safe thing. I ended up eating it, and so are you. So we're going to take that out of print because my dog thought you were stupid. Welcome to the audio. Yeah, so here's what actually happened. My dog thought you were stupid. Get off the internet. So he knew the magic pooping volcano Mount Rainier did have a 500,000 year Kona, and he's smarter than James Usher, and so you're pretty dumb. So Biblia Hebraica Stekot Sansia will work from some. Well, we got a cult over there, and 6,000 year legend to turn out. So every Bible in print without Dominical letter B, go running scared, get rid of it, get them out of print. So or with, just get them all, take them all. This one's, I don't care what language. So if there's the letter hey, it's this God and that from the Matterhorn. It's an old chunk of rock. So get your Bible out of print. God from the Matterhorn. How old are the Alps now? And get your Bible out of print. I'm reading right along. Every time I see the letter hey, it says get the Bible out of print. You dipshit dumbs. There's not 6,000 years age. The Alps are 770 million years. Yeah, take the Bible out of Trinity College collapse. Hey, thanks for keeping 6,000. Why are the White Cliffs of Dover 136 million years old now? Whoa, shit. Or how did I even start a small fire in here? See that we're doing this again. Remember last time I was doing this? I don't even know how that got. What happened here? So, okay, I see that. That's funny. Every time, the last time I burnt, I did something similar, and I had like this really nasty summer fire out in my front room that took all up until had Thanksgiving here in my little. Get away from me, bungalow. Here's some marijuana. So at the letter hey, get out of the Bible and take it out of print. Do it like that. And the God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. You're moral retards. Get off the internet. Got Facebook group. Gotquestions.org off the internet because they're false interpretation of the Bible. The Bible. There's never once upon a time in your wettest of dreams been 6,000 years age. Which is a really, really, really comprehensively challenging. Why do you have a series of conversations to begin with, Facebook group? Why do you have a 6,000-year book you can't turn off or talk about? That's where I'm at. Jesus is a false Messiah. Jesus is a legend after that. He did not actually preach a sermon in the 1611. That whole sermonic narrative is 100% false. Facebook group. The sermonic narrative is an English collation of what you thought was going on. So come around the 17th century, we're going to start preaching this, and it was nothing like that during that era. And once about the time the 19th century hit, and you got electricity, and you started to turn on, and the Earth was 200 million years, you were still dead. And you're still right there. You're still in this era and at this timestamp point in really about 1890, where you're really dumb after keeping a 6,000-year legend and a false Messiah. Facebook group and a false Messiah. Facebook group, Pope's book be broke at 6,000. Facebook group, Baptist collapse. Facebook group. Your book be broke at no 6,000 years didn't happen. Give it over to my dog's death. Shit. I'm a pissed off little Sparky taking the book out of print for you on Facebook. Way to go. Yeah. So we have to get rid of that book and be appropriate smart about what to even do with it. Facebook group, using a 6,000 medieval invalid, turned it off at each and every verse. When I saw the multitudes, there were billions of years of coccoliths forming, and you can make up anything out of that 6,000-year legend after that. Is your book. From you can't figure out when to turn it off at Pastor Tim with Kendall McMahon, 9,200-year-old fossil. It was to have been turned off before you were born. Pastor Tim with Kennewick Man, 9,200-year-old fossil. Me explaining that no, the Alps are for real, 770. We got a cult to get off. And the 500,000-year Kona and 12 million year base is a simple explanation for the Grand Canyon. You dip. You don't have real science. You have illegitimates everywhere. Everywhere. That's because you have an illegitimate 6,000-year Earth legend, an illegitimate story on the cross, an English legend in the Bible in print after the year 1890. Turn it off that because the 1023 4004 BC Facebook group just turned off your Bible. The earth is not 6,000 years of age, never has been, each and every verse. Happy birthday, Max, on 3/7/2018. You were euthanized. Yeah, sorry about that, Max. And so he's up in Hitler's lap right now, purring with my Mancoon that died one day later as Hitler rubs his ears. Dudes, I gave the Jews the didn't they know they got Jews? It's so Hitler's in heaven right now with my dog, and you're not going to be because you're a magic poofer 6,000. You're too stupid for the book. It's even taking God out of the Exodus 33:11 and Deuteronomy 34:10. The 6,000 year magic poofer has to take God out of the Bible to keep that book soiled at that one. Go to their website. Have you ever seen God? Has anyone ever seen God? No. The answer to that question is, hey, did you know you have a cult on the internet? We can't turn off that at their delusional question. I'm using our delusional method of saying that no, God and Moses did not speak face to face and did not speak face to face in two times where it said face to face as friends. And keeping the Bible mode stupid at 6,000, you have a hallucinative view on this internet in the year 2020. You're all in hell and you're dumb about the earth. Duh, the Grand Canyon is old, you retards. And the earth is not 6,000 years age. You get off the internets, you're dumb. Your book in print is, you don't know any of it. The legend is too hard for you. The Bible is a legend after that. And the Bible being a legend after that, get it out of print at, because a cult, that's what you do with Bible. Little foof, watch a little puff. Wow, the earth, the Alps are now all of a sudden 770, and you all of a sudden get the brain cell Facebook group by going over to gotquestions.org and getting your book out of print. That's how it worked. Okay? From get Bible out of print for the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's the hint connection with the Second Temple. You're all stupid now. Yeshua the Messiah ben Yosef, he was an albino. You're a moron. God and Moses spoke face to face, the same attribute of blood. He was also an albino. So was King David, and you're a dipshit dumb. 6,000, I'll make up anything out of that book, is what it is, Facebook. I'll make anything if I can't turn off the gold. We have to keep it this book just like that, in this false narrative format of 66 books that aren't for real. And you're over $28 trillion in debt. You're all in hell. You're stupid. The Christians, you're flop. If Christianity, you're a dumb cult. You're really a dumb cult. You're really a dumb. Oh, we can't even be corrected for the age of the earth because science can't grow up, and you can't. Christianity, you are a dumb. Straighten up your lips, dumb cult. You're a preaching sermonic demon. You're all fueled by stupidity, and you still have the Bible in print. Straighten up your lips. Take the Bible out of print. The earth is not 6,000 years of age, said Maxwell when we saw that the magic poofing volcano had a real age when he asked. And so we'll do that for my dog with the euthanization date of 3/7/2018. He died just for you. You're flipping you off from the Matterhorn. It's an old chunk of rock off your legend of the book in print. So do that. It's an old chunk of rock. Billions of years, Matterhorn. Well, yeah. So that's the mantle. Straight up your lips. You see how my shoulders are entirely different than your baby stinking 20 minutes later, you're still sitting there with the cult family stupidity. 6,000 years with the cult families. I'm taking this book out of print for you, showing how stupid you are. You don't know how to read a book. Even your own, you don't have anything. You're so nothing up theirs. I can't even help you other than just take the book out of print and say, we're sorry, NASA, and not give you a choice because you're so obstinate, stupid cult on the internet. Oh, I'm not going to change. I can't accept reality when it hit me in the face like I drove my car. So you're a retard is a better way of saying a Facebook group. Our retard cult got questions. You're about representative of you Facebook group, your interpretation of that book with Jesus there. Way to go. The retard, you Facebook, you poster, you're all retards. Get your Bible out of print. The earth is not 6,000 years age. Go over to retard cult 6,000 years stupidville like you. Get them off the internet because the earth is not 6,000 years age. You are dumb. It's as simple as that. Maxwell Diogenes' euthanization date was 3/7/2018. Fuck you. That's a full chunk of rock from the Matterhorn. Get your Bible out of print. Stop posting. Go close a cult.